A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Tuesday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting. We have a whole lot to talk to you about on the program tonight. We have a whole lot to share with you on the program tonight. And I can assure you that if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes plus that we're bringing Sports Tonight to you this Tuesday, we will make it very enjoyable for you. We'll take you across the major stops in the world of sports and make it as exciting as possible for you. My name is Tony Bitoye. I'd like to start off the show tonight by saying thank you to you for joining us. It's a fantastic opportunity, a privilege that you've extended to us, and we will not be taking that for granted. So we will try to put up our best performance for you as we journey together through this exciting, fast-paced, money-spinning, and exciting world of sports. All right, let me tell you that tonight we will expect you to be a part of all that we're doing. We know that tonight is a special night. Special nights like this, when there's a lot of football going on, we know you like to keep tabs with what is going on, particularly in the UEFA Champions League. So tonight is a special night because as we go on with updating you with the stories from the domestic scene, and of course some stories from the global scene, we will also be updating you with the games of the UEFA Champions League as they are currently going on. The games are mostly now in the second half. So on the program tonight, as we update you with our stories, we will also update you with the scores of games being played in the UEFA Champions League. That's why we say it's a special night. It's going to be the same tomorrow because we're going to be having games as well in the UEFA Champions League tomorrow. All right, so let's tell you how you can be a part of the show tonight. We want you to interact with us. We want you to share your thoughts with us. We want you to engage with us on the show. And it's as simple as ABC. Facebook, Twitter is going to be engaged tonight for you to interact with us. All right, so please get ready to give us your thoughts, your reaction, your opinion to these issues as we raise them on the program tonight. Facebook, Channels iPhone Sports, Twitter at Channels_Sports, and my handle at Tony_Bitoye. All of these handles will be available for feedback on the program tonight. Let's also tell you very quickly that you can follow us on our website, www.channelstv.com. You can track all the stories as well on that website. You could also watch us on youtube.com/channelsweb. Let's also inform you that if you want to watch us on your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your iPad, you want to connect to your home for the news, just click on m.channelstv.com. That link takes you straight to your home for the news. It gets even better if you go one step further, which is the best and the perfect place for you to engage with us. Download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores, and that will get you so close to us. Channels at your fingertips 247. That's a perfect place for you to be, and we want to appreciate you for that. And as you do all of this on the program tonight, please don't forget to tell us where your comments, your posts, your tweets are coming from. It helps us to be able to appreciate you a lot more on the program tonight. All right, so that's the setting really for Sports Tonight. This very beautiful Tuesday. Please engage with us, and together let us make this show as fun as possible. Let me quickly introduce to you my partners on the program tonight. It's a loaded house. It's a full house. It's a panel of very knowledgeable young men, and they will be doing justice to all that we'll be doing on the program tonight. Let me start from my immediate right. Cosmos Chukwemeka is on the show.
Yeah.
Cosmos, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, to be back with us. Dotun is also on the show. Dotun, we are happy to have you as well on Sports Tonight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And of course, to my far right, Rotimi is with us. Rotimi, good to have you as well on Sports Tonight.
Thank you, Tony.
Are you here with us on the Champions League?
I'm here.
All right, because I know that a lot is going on. Yeah. All right, let's start off with the Champions League. Let's just run you through because the games are currently going on, and it's really plenty of goals Let me just put it that way. Plenty of goals, of course, going on. We're playing 62 minutes of football. Basel are down 0-1 to Ludogorets in that one. That's in Group A. Of course, Arsenal are down at PSG 1-0, as you can see on your screen. In Group B, Benfica are 1-0 up over Besiktas. And then Dynamo Kiev are 1-2 down at home to Napoli of Italy. Barcelona have gone goal crazy. And you can be sure who the culprits are, the usual suspects. You should be sure who they are. Lionel Messi, Neymar, Iniesta. I mean, the goals are coming in fast and furious. It's like there's an average of 1 goal every 10 minutes. It's 5-0 now to Barcelona. Brendan Rodgers, I'm sure, will be hoping that the referees can just call off this game at this point. It's 5-0. But the way it's looking, Barcelona could still be scoring a few more before the end of the game. The game between Man City and Borussia Dortmund has been postponed. Bad weather. We're hearing rumors that the game could be played later this week, tomorrow, but we will let you know exactly how that pans out. Bayern are now 4-0 up over Rostov in that one. They've scored one more goal, so they are 4-0 up now over FC Rostov in that one. And of course, the last game, yeah, that's the correction, the update for you. And the last result, live score is PSV 0-1 down at home to last year's losing finalist Atletico Madrid. All right, these are the results of the games currently going on. We will try to update you with the results. Once there's a change, we'll let you know and put you in the picture so that you can enjoy the best of 2-3 worlds in one show, on one show. You can enjoy the best of sports tonight. You can catch up with UEFA Champions League, and you can also catch up with the stories making the rounds in the world of sports. Guys, let me just quickly get your thoughts around these results. Rotimi, Barcelona, Celtic lost the penalty, would have made it 1-1. But apart from that, it's been smooth sailing for Barcelona, and they're taking Celtic out.
Celtic,
so convincingly.
Celtic had their own chance over the weekend, putting 5 past Rangers in the Old Firm derby. Maybe this is like
payback,
soccer for Rangers. Lionel Messi,
hammering the Hamas.
He's backed the hat-trick already in this one. He has 3 goals. Andres Iniesta, Neymar as well. I think it's expected, really. But maybe, and if you're somewhere, he's probably smiling. Because he was actually ousted, from the Champions League squad because of their because of his flaws in the defense. And Rodgers, that's Brendan Rodgers, has actually not covered himself in glory, with this kind of result. And it's still 62nd, 63rd minutes in that game. It might just be more before 90 minutes. But fair enough for Barcelona is expected, especially after that humiliating loss at the weekend to Alaves.
If Barcelona can score 5, Bayern can score 4. Bayern are 4-0 up, Cosmos, over FC Rostov. The favorites for the Champions League this season are already showing strength, showing what they will be doing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it started out with a penalty by Robert Lewandowski, scoring a very good penalty. Muller too actually got goal, but then the man of the match for me is John Kimmich, who got a brace so far, and he's been playing well. Bayern Munich, they left off where they did last season. Last season they know how to play good football and all that, the passing game, the possession football, and pretty much people thought that Carlo Ancelotti coming will bring a bit of steel to it, but I felt he has maintained the status quo, just brought a bit of he has been a bit pragmatic, especially in the middle of the pack, but it's still the same Bayern Munich that you knew under Guardiola, and they are taking out Rostov as if is probably a Division 3 club. So let's just see how it goes. I feel they are going to score more goals. It's just 62, 63 minutes on the clock, and let's see if they will get more goals or they will just maintain the 4-0 lead.
Dr. Arsenal fans have been saying this is our year. This is our year. 65 minutes already played. They are down a goal to Paris Saint-Germain, and it is important for Arsenal, if this is going to be their year, for them to top this group. so that they can play a team that finishes in second place that we assume will be a weaker team.
Of course.
But if you are not winning games like this, it means that we'll probably have the same of the same.
Of course, they are going to have the same of the same, like we saw last season what happened. Actually, they played against Bayern Munich and the Olympiacos. Actually, they have to get to Olympiacos home in the last game.
They have to wait until the last day
to win by 3-0. And Olivier Giroud actually was the one who scored that particular 3 goals. But if you look at it very well, season in, season out, Arsenal has been the team that will struggle even in the Champions League during the early part. Either win during the early part and struggle during the latter part of the preliminary stage, or wins during the latter part of the preliminary stage and loses games during the early part of the preliminary game. But if you still now take a causeway look at it, they always qualify for the next round, which happens to always be their last
But what is the essence of making it to the next round and then you'll get knocked off? But let's talk about Atletico Madrid as well. Losing finalists last year, came so close, lost on penalties to Real Madrid. Now they are showing that sign, that consistency. They're already leading away from home at PSV. And you remember last year, along their route was PSV.
Of course.
So they are already showing that sign that, look, maybe this could be the year for Diego Simeone to celebrate. Two times he's lost in the finals now.
2 times he has lost in the finals
to the same team.
Opponents. But if you still look at it very well, you definitely see that Diego Simeone knows what he wants and he often go for it. Then playing in the Champions League has been the best. You know, we call it mother of all leagues. And definitely you always want to show the stuff in which you are made of. But for Atletico Madrid in this particular game, showing that they have come to also reinstate that they are one among the best when it comes to playing Champions League, which they did last season. Last 3 seasons they got to the final. They were beaten by the same champion, talking about Real Madrid. But I think this time around they are really going to be that team again we want to look out for, because having gotten started like this against PSV and Juve, we know them to be a very good team in the past years. Remember in the year in which they kicked out AC Milan at the quarterfinal stage, and which they posted a very good performance. But still now look at it, Atletico Madrid has been the team in which everyone is looking out for in recent time. At the weekend, they win by 4-0, and this time around, they're also cruising by a lone goal.
All right, so that's it for you. Just quick updates around the games currently going on. We're approaching the 70th minute now across those centers, apart, of course, from Man City Borussia Dortmund game that was called off because of
Borussia
Mönchengladbach. I know about the Borussia Mönchengladbach that was called off due to bad weather. Tomorrow we have more games. We're going to be seeing Leicester in action tomorrow. We're going to be seeing Tottenham Hotspur in action tomorrow. CSK Moscow will be in action. Defending champions Real Madrid will also be in action tomorrow. So we'll talk about all of those tomorrow. And of course, as I said earlier on, we will be updating you with the results of games currently going on, the live games currently going on. Well, guys, let's go on a quick break now, and when we return from the break, we'll spend some time to reflect on our Paralympians. They are doing us a whole lot in terms of how well they've been performing at the Paralympic Games. But in case you're just joining us, let's just quickly run this through you once again, that we want you to actively be involved with us on Sports Tonight. Take advantage of our platforms for feedback, and we want you to talk to us and give us your thoughts, your opinion, and your reaction to issues that we'll be talking about on the program tonight. And those platforms are showing there on your screen for Facebook, Twitter. We're going to be active, going to be very, very interactive on the program tonight. We'll be talking domestic football, the Nigerian Professional Football League. We want you to engage with us. A lot is being said about the quality of the officiating, and it is baffling. It looks almost like all the good job that the league management company has been doing since the beginning of the season is making very little impact at the latter stages. So tonight we want you to engage with us and talk to us about officiating. What do you want to see in the last round of games, all right? And we want you to do all of that with us on Sports Tonight. So let's go on that break. When we return, we'll spend time to talk Paralympics, bring you some highlights, and then we'll be here to talk about Team Nigeria at the Paralympic Games in Rio. Join us again.